Right, we should be live. Bear with me 2 moments. But yeah, we should actually be live. Yeah, lobby was a bit tricky to set up. There's a few issues with that. So and let me just go ahead and share the stream. 2 seconds. And yeah. Right, let's go ahead and share it. Technology. I swear the heat just makes technology just blow up or just not work or something like that. But pre-season race is live. Yes. I think most people have joined. Right. Here we go. Yeah, we have to restart lobby about 5 times, so that wasn't ideal. Right, here we go. Bring up the chat. Loud and clear. Nice. So yeah, thank you for joining. And yeah, those of you who have joined, welcome to the first, I'd say, probably competitive race of this game so far. So we're going to have a series of pre-season races. I think there's going to be 4 pre-season races, so a month's worth of social races. Because I think there's a lot of divisions in this league which they need to sort out. So if you've ever ran a league before, you know there's probably actually quite a bit of work. Well, not probably, there is a lot of work behind the scenes. So yeah, I know the league owners are doing that. Excuse me while I open this. Well, that was a fail. Let me try now. I might need to pierce this or something. When everything's hot, everything just doesn't work properly, does it? I'm using a screwdriver to open this instead. There we go. Right. So yeah, welcome to the pre-season race. They did one of these yesterday, which I watched on the comfort of my sofa. But yeah, this league here, or this grid, I would say today, is very, very competitive. If you know a lot of drivers here, you know exactly what I mean. I think Carl 24, I would say, is probably the fastest time trial driver. One could be the fastest PlayStation driver on this platform, on this game right now. I think he just set the world record literally just before when I was practicing with him. So yeah, very, very fast. There's a lot of really other fast people in here. Obviously you've got Gladdy, Crims, Brawny, Voicey, who used to be called Volcano, Domi, Schumacher. Yeah, we've got a lot of K-Style, Uniques. Yeah, we've got a lot of very, very fast drivers here. So for me, this is just going to be kind of information gathering. Obviously, I want to win. I want to do my best, but this is not an official race, so not everything's on the line here. So we can afford to maybe experiment with a few things in terms of setups. So yeah, if you are part of my Discord, you would have seen I've actually uploaded 2 different setup options I have for this track. There's like a high downforce option and a low downforce option. So you will see which one I will be going for when we go into the lobby itself. But yeah, round here, race pace I feel very, very good, very strong around here. But the qualifying, I think it's going to be very tough. This is the track where that really aggressive steering technique is quite favourable, works pretty well. So that's not really my style, the way I drive. The way I drive is very, very good for the race, especially in this game. It's really good. But in qualifying, and I think just the track in general, I do enjoy this track. I think my race pace has always been good, but the qualifying, it's one of my weaker tracks in terms of the qualifying, I'd say. So with this grid here, I'm just going to try and do the best I can in this quali. And for the race, try and learn a lot of things. And yeah, let's see how it goes. How hot is it? Yesterday it was very, very hot. Today is pretty hot as well, but I think like 27, 28 degrees here today. But if you're from the UK, you know exactly what I mean. The houses here are just like ovens are just designed to keep in heat, because normally we don't get that much heat most of the time. Most of the time it's rain and cloud and stuff, so when it's hot it feels like an extra 10-15 degrees compared to if you were living in Spain or hotter climate or something like that, where their houses are typically designed to be cooler. Ours are kind of the opposite to that. So yeah, it feels pretty toasty in here right now. But yeah, there's a short qualifying here today, so we're not doing a full quali. Short qualifying, 50% race. And yesterday there was quite a few number strategies. So some people did a 1-stop, some people did a 2-stop yesterday. So I think depending how you drive, your driving style, setup, all those things, I think that is going to be a big factor. So this is my first actual 50% race I've done. So it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve. And just take a lot of information in as much as I can. And yeah, we'll just delay going out just for a little bit first. Use medium the whole lap, burn 10% battery. I haven't tried that. I know in esports people do that, but that's because their build is quite different. That's what's completely different to our build, so I haven't tested that, so I probably won't be doing that in the quali. Don't like to just do things without testing them, so I'm just going to do the best I can in quali here. Yeah, just try and start as high as we can, but with this grid, I think this is the track end of last season where I got knocked out in Q2. So, but I think we would definitely had pedal issues back then. So, yeah, we will do our best. Right, I better get out soon. Actually, try and get 3 runs in at least. And yeah, thank you for everyone joining me, and thank you for everyone who has been joining the Discord, clicking the join button. Seems a lot of you have been enjoying the setups and speaking to me directly. I've spoken to quite a lot of people and within my Discord in terms of the channels, DMs.
We're looking at a dry
so hopefully it's been very helpful to you as well. And yeah, for the people who've been joining my lobbies as well, it's been quite a lot of fun. And I think doing lobbies, obviously doing races like this today, I think you can learn quite a lot of things. So that's what this is. We're going to do our best, obviously. We want to win the race, but we want to do the best we can. So I've got a high aero and I've got a low aero. Typically I've been going for like high aero on this game, so if you're part of my Discord you'll see I upload this setup. People who are in my Discord, you'll know what the rest of the setup is. But actually in practice, when I was practicing with Carl, for some reason the low aero actually felt really nice here, so I think I'm going to stick with this today, the low aero. So your tyre pressures are not even on maximum as well. So this is one of these tracks where it is a little bit different. Let me reload it, I always get a bit superstitious. But yeah. So yeah, let's just do our best here.
Okay, engines fired up.
Some of the times people have been seeing I'm doing a one-shot, or sorry, over a lap here, just ridiculous. Carl is, it's one of these tracks again where it's going to really promote this driving style, but then the other tracks, what I've been doing open lobbies, it doesn't promote that at all. So I think this is kind of a bit of an anomaly, this track. So let's just maximize it. And yeah. So no one really behind us, that's good. So this section, when I was practicing this track yesterday, I wasn't really a huge fan, because you can basically go flat out through here now, which is just crazy. But yeah, I'm not really sold at this kind of feel of this new updated Bahrain track, to be honest. But Bahrain I've always had a bit of a struggle with. So see, people doing low 27s already, that's already pretty good. So it's going to be a tough contest, I think. But the good thing is, I think so many people are fast, even if I start lower down in the qualifying. And it's the same for open lobbies. Open lobbies, there's been people who've been a lot faster than me over a lap. But then in the race, we've actually been like the fastest on a lot of occasions, so this guy's on that. I'm going to go now. But I don't want to start too low down though, that's the thing. That's good. So, low arrow.
And we've dropped to P12.
God, I wish your engineer talks way too much in this game. Alright, let's set up. So this that hasn't been good. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's pretty shocking first lap. So yeah, that's ridiculous. Because yeah, practicing car in the race, no problem at all keeping up or anything like that, but in the qualifying, yeah, there's quite a bit of time there. Well, first corner, this corner here was good, this was pretty decent, this one was good, but then this next section, I think that's like 2 or 3 tenths just right here in this section as well, because you want to be doing this, you want to be literally cutting that inside as much as possible.
Less than
So
one lap of fuel left now, the tank's pretty much empty.
but quite a few of these guys were they did a race here yesterday as well, so you'll be shocked how just doing something the day before, how much you pick up from that as well. So I would say this track and probably tracks like Monaco, things like that, over one lap are probably some of my weakest, so quite happy I'm in the top 10 at the moment, to be honest. If I can be in the top 5, that'd be amazing. I can do that. Let's go. Yeah, if I was able to get in the top 5, that'd be perfect. That's kind of all I need, really. If I can be in the top 5 every single race in qualifying. Obviously, there are some tracks where I'm quite good at the qualifying, like Silverstone, Zandvoort, tracks like that. But Suzuka. But tracks like this are my weaker tracks. If I could be in top 5, don't really want to be outside the top 7, then that's not too bad. But yeah, Harsfield pretty good. Yeah, pretty good round Bahrain. So yeah, the race I feel good. It's just this quality, it's just going to be a bit difficult. But thank you for everyone joining so far. But yeah, I'll probably head out straight away.
Okay guys, everyone be aware, the car's ready to go.
Thank you, Andre. Thanks, man. Sweating out my arse here, says Mr. Witch. Yeah. Same for me, buddy. I want to shut mine. Yeah, you need to weave the tyres, yeah. something. Yeah, I don't think I was wheeling the tyres at all really on that last lap, so because I've just been in Grand Prix mode with flying that, so just get the tyres up a bit warmer. Big design up behind it, that's good. Let's go again.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
PB is so much faster than that as well. That's a bit strange. I don't think the tyre warm up helped at all. But
Drop to P11.
like first corner, it felt so much better, but then it was I lost time on the exit. My PB, just for reference, is a 0.2, so we're half a second away from that. That's just really bizarre. Yeah, that's really strange. Yeah, we need to do a way better than this.
There are 5 minutes remaining of this session.
But it's like I said before, there's such a big difference in driving style compared to how you drive in the quali and then the race. Like, you can see, look how far away we are, but then in the race we're on the leading pace, so it's just... yeah, it's just really strange. Yeah, we're like a second away from Carl, but then when we're in the race, we're like right there. So it's very bizarre. But I'm sure he's running quite a bit of a different setup to me though. But when he did this yesterday, I think he did a 27.2, so in the space of a day you can improve quite a bit. But next lap we've got a 1.2 seconds of pace. Yeah, this track is just a complete anomaly to the rest. 004. 0, 0. Yeah, we're like 4 tenths off every sector. That's just ridiculous. But with my setup here, you can see it's quite low on the aero, so... But, I don't know, when I've been doing the open lobbies and stuff, high aero, I felt was way better in the race. But here, for some reason here, it's like the opposite. Low aero feels really good in the race. but not as good in the quality. So yeah, but this is a track you just need to get quite a lot of laps on the board first.
Standing by.
Didn't even look to see where everyone else is in terms of pace. Let's have a look. So yeah, it was still quite a way off. Yeah, just got to send it a bit in this up, but if we start in the midfield, that's going to be interesting. I'm not even going to do this warm up this time.
And we've dropped to P12.
Yeah, turn one, just awful, but yeah, we're probably going to be 12th or 13th, something like that, I reckon, because I reckon there's some people behind me probably going to be improving, like Uniques. But a second off. So yeah, the guy on pole, he's on the controller. That's one thing I do know. But so's Uniques here. He's on the controller. But yeah, if we were another 10th, 10th and a half, we would be top 8 or something like that. So it's not the end of the world, but yeah, 12. Yeah, Carl and Boise, who's Volcano. They're just ridiculous. On one lap pace, they're just absolutely ridiculous in this game. But yeah, we're in 12th, but the race is long. But I do think this track is a very one-off kind of track, and I think just in terms of driving, we've got another 2 or 3 attempts in the driving as well. But yeah, this mic I can't increase. This is the maximum this mic goes, so I'll have to look into it in the settings or something. But on my OBS, it's the maximum it goes. So maybe you have to turn up your volume. Maybe. Thank you, Alexis. So yeah, race starts now. So yeah, thank you for joining. But yeah, this grid is just ridiculous. But 9/10. But a lot of these guys, again, Boise, he won the social yesterday. I think yesterday pole was like a 0.8. So yeah, it gets quicker and quicker the more you do it. But it's going to be interesting and strategies here. And again, as I've been seeing my open lobbies as well, and as I've been saying quite a lot, you need to have a setup that's going to be good in the race. That is something that's going to be pretty crucial. So let's see how it goes. So yeah, we're running very low in the aero, so yeah, at least it means we'll probably have good opportunities to overtake, but again, the dirty air. But normally I'd be going a pretty different approach. Most of the time I've been online, I've been using probably a lot higher aero than most people, but for some reason this track just seems to be the opposite in every sense. Thank you. Some people go starting softs. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, another 10th and a bit, we would have been like here instead. So if I was starting at 7th round here, that wouldn't actually be too bad for Bahrain. But it's gonna be interesting. Let's see. Because me and Carl, when we were practicing, the pace we were doing was a lot quicker than what they were doing yesterday. But obviously he's improved quite a lot since yesterday as well. So hopefully these guys will stay together. Got some people on hards here as well, so yeah, let's see how it goes. Right. Yeah, it's not too hot today. It was a little bit hot yesterday, so actually, my settings. One medium, one hard jet. Yeah, well, I don't know, there's a safety car on this? Let's have a look. Reduced, yeah. Right. Yeah, I'd always wait a few minutes before the start, so Stefano. Yeah, it's just when it comes to the league racing season, it's going to be tracks like this where I'm really struggle to execute it over a lap, where I might have to change my driving style in the quality quite a bit. just need to maximise a qualifying position here, because if I can just start in the top 5, top 7 and just be consistent in that aspect, then yeah, I think we've always got good chances. So, but yeah, there's tracks like probably Silverstone, Suzuka and Zandvoort where I think I could probably get pole around those tracks. But I think it's tracks where you have to really slow the car down and really turn aggressively, so really heavy braking zones, and you have to be really aggressive with the steering. I think those are tracks that probably don't suit me that well, where it's more, if it's more of like a high speed change of direction and you're not slowing down too much and you don't need that super aggressive steering, that's probably what it's going to suit me much better. Yep, good luck, Carl. Good luck, everyone else. Oh, yeah, pace is mad over that, man. It's ridiculous. Let's just see what it's like in the race. But the problem is, in this position, you don't want to lose that DRS train, because if you do that, then yeah, your race is already kind of compromised. I haven't really watched MotoGP that much, to be honest. I used to watch it a little bit more in the past, but I haven't watched it for years, so not really up to date in that at the moment, unfortunately. Okay. The thing is, this game, if you start on hard and a safety car comes out early, you're kind of, well, it depends when it comes out, but you're kind of then locked into like a 2-stop. So I think in this game, yeah, it's going to be really hard for people. Well, it depends how you drive in the race, so that's what we'll go find out here, this 50%. So let's just do our best here, try and get a good start, and then take it as it comes. See, you've got people like Gladdy who's behind me, who's normally quite rapid, so. Right, let's go. You can't leave your S on hot lap the whole time because you'll run out of deployment. So it's all about the deployment level.
No rainfall expected today. We think it'll stay dry.
Let's see. All the top 4 are on hard, that's interesting. At least that gives us an opportunity to Temp's too low, but if you take out too much wear, some people have told me as well, so. man. Wow.
Wow, that was a
Are you
heck of an
fucking
impact.
serious?
Let me know you're okay.
Surely this is a fucking restart. Are you fucking serious, man? It's a fucking pre-season race. Are we joking? Are we gonna restart or what, man? Or am I the only one who's fucking gone out? Are you serious? What? What the fuck, man? Mate, I'm so fucking done. I'm the only one who's fucking gone out there. What the fuck? This is worse than a fucking open lobby. Jesus Christ, man. This is the problem with, like, if you qualify shit, you're just gonna have fucking things like this. Like, just waste, like, I'm sorry for swearing, but just wasting so much time just for this. I'm the only one who's crashed out as well. Are you having a laugh? Oh my god, man. This, yeah, that's a complete joke, man. A complete joke. Wasted hours for nothing. What the fuck, man? I can't believe I'm the only one who's... my car got destroyed then. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, that's just... That's probably the worst, yeah, that's the worst thing ever. You just practice all this time and you can't even do a race. Like, seriously. Like, yeah. But like, yeah, this is the one thing. This league's really good, but people just drive like absolute morons on the first lap. This is meant to be tier 1, and we have this in a pre-season race. Like, fuck my life. That's why for tracks like this, I'm probably gonna have to really, really sweat the quality just to avoid stuff like this. Because if you're starting below 10th, you just got to deal with this on a daily basis. So, my god, man. But yeah, now it's just ruined the stream, ruined what I wanted to do. So, because I thought 3 or 4 people got taken out there, so I thought we were going to restart. But honestly, that's just, yeah, that's just a complete joke, man. Jesus Christ. Like, I don't know what to do. I might even just do open lobbies or something, but yeah, because I'm not going to watch the whole 50% race. Yeah, but like, this is the thing, this league needs to improve. Like, it's not the top drivers, it's just certain drivers who just are literally doing this on that one. Like, honestly, it's just... Yeah, for tracks like this, I'm going to literally just focus completely on the quality. Just try and avoid that. Like, I might even do some now. I might just do one quality session here and then call it off. Because, yeah, what the hell. Yeah, just... accidents can happen, but that's just happened so many times in this league now. It's not just this league, it's other leagues as well, but on lap 1 of the race, like, come on. Like, I don't even get to test anything. Right. So what did I do that quality? Was that a 0.5 I did? Yeah, I'll have to watch the footage back. I think no, someone just crashed in front of me, but There's nothing I could do. But
Okay, mate. Radio check, please. Radio check.
how's that even happening on that one in a league like this? Like, seriously, that's happened way too many times now. Way too many times. Yeah, I'll just do one coy here. But yeah, it's just such a pain in the arse. You just spend quite a lot of time practicing. So I'm just looking forward to it more than anything, and then
We've got dry weather all the way.
don't even get to drive. It's just bullshit. Yeah, 4 or 5 cars got damaged, but I'm the only one who got destroyed. Just do a little quality practice and just what happens to it. So hard to go for that out there with that setup.
We've dropped to P18.
Oops. That's a 28-1 on mediums after a pretty horrendous first sector, so yeah, you gain like 7 tenths on soft, so let's give that a go. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, there's just nothing, well, that's the thing again, the qualifying thing again, if you're qualifying in the mid-pack, you're just asking, well you should be asking for things like that in a league like this, but unfortunately you probably will be asking for things like that, so it's just like a pre-season race and that's happening. So you can cut that way more. I think that's why I'm losing a lot of time. You can cut that so much more than I thought, that section. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I was making that way too tight for that first sector before. God, that first sector, you can cut so much more than I thought. That's crazy. Because, yeah, what was my... Oh no, it probably won't show it. Oh, yeah, because I'm coming in. No, where is it? I'm still losing like 4 tenths compared to some people in the first sector. Use that medium strat. I could try it if you want, but I don't know what you mean by 10%.
Okay, so it's top of the speed trap, 324.8 kilometers per hour.
But I've watched Cars on board, and he doesn't use that medium strategy, so because he streams, so I can see what he's doing. In esports it works, but Ulrich, lovely new cockpit. Yeah, the cockpit's really, really good. I need to I'll be making a video on this next week, kind of reviewing the cockpit as well.
P20.
How much can you cut this?
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
How was that a better exit? That felt so much worse. These AI cars are so annoying. So yeah, like I slid through that last corner, but then gained time. That's really crazy. I might try the high aero one. But I did a 0.2 this earlier, so I'm not sure what was going on there. Let's try and load this up real quick.
If you find yourself getting understeer, then you're not getting enough grip from the front tyres. It could mean the car isn't being allowed to lean on the tyre, possibly caused by a front suspension that's too stiff.
But this track,
Maybe
this
the
is
front wing
probably...
isn't producing enough downforce. Right, the car's ready.
Engineer, please
Let's
stop
get it out
talking.
there.
But yeah, I'd say in terms of like a normal racetrack, so tracks like Monaco, I wouldn't say like normal racetracks. I think Monaco and maybe Baku, stuff like that. I think this is the one I need to improve my quality pace on the most. It's just so bad around here. Just go cut these corners. Just to get ahead of this AI as well.
And we've been pushed down to P20.
so bad this first corner in this game. It was... Oh, go catch another AI, brilliant. I wish the AI could just move out of the way. Yeah, I'm getting slipstream when I don't actually want it.
We've dropped to P20.
That was point 4, and that was a pretty terrible lap, so...
Very pleased with that one. Nice work.
Yeah, it's strange,
Come on,
because...
see you back in the pits.
God, the engineer doesn't shut up.
I don't know why its eyes just completely...
Yeah, like in practice before, like right before, I did a point 2 with the high aero, and it felt like there was more time in it, and then... I'm not sure. That's very strange. Yeah, around most other tracks, qualifying pretty strong, but yeah, just this track, like, I need a lot more practice on this one, because yeah, this is not ideal, but yeah, I think I'll probably end it here, and yeah, pretty gutted to be honest, because I just wanted to... Oh God, they just never stop talking. Let me leave this quickly. But yeah, I really wanted to race then, but yeah, I was just looking forward to it, just to have a first competitive race, but yeah, I'm not going to say it's really the league's fault, but that has happened quite a few times now in some moments, and yeah, obviously you can avoid it yourself if you qualify better, but I think in the top league, like if you watch PSG or WR, that's not happening on lap 1 in their leagues and stuff like that, so yeah, frustrating, yeah, but it is what it is. So yeah, unfortunately I'll have to leave that today. Was looking forward to that, but sometimes that happens. It very rarely happens to me where you get destroyed on the first lap of the race, but yeah, what can you do? So I'll leave it at that, and I will be back during the week with videos with lobbies as well. And again, thank you to everyone who's been joining the Discords. Hopefully you've been finding it useful with the setups, speaking to me directly, everything like that as well. And yeah, annoying I couldn't really showcase what I wanted in the race there, but yeah, we'll have an opportunity to do that in the future. So thank you very much, appreciate you, and I will catch you in a bit. Peace.